must. It's a what?
It's a must.
It's a must.
We must approve
This
it.
won't be there that long.
So we should just not approve it, just to be those people.
Not have a quorum. We got 6 of us, have 4 of us leave.
Yeah, there we go.
Vote on it this time.
We're better than that. It doesn't take but 5, I don't think.
We all leave in protest.
Yeah.
This conference will now be recorded.
All right, we'll call this meeting to order of the Planning and Zoning Commission of the City of Corsicana, Thursday, April 17th, 2025. Like everybody to review and approve the minutes of the last regular meeting held March 20th, 2025, please.
So move.
I'll second.
Then a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the previous meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item on the agenda is to consider the removal of a property from the ETJSD of the City of Corsicana, ABS A10726 J. Smith Abstract, Track 16 and 16B, also known as Parcel ID 42936 and 123023, being 57.17 acres and 17.75 acres respectively. The owner is Mr. W. Fireworks, Inc., and the applicant is Wayne Wildman. Clayton, the floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Okay. So the owner is requesting that these properties be removed from the ETJ of the City of Corsicana following the passing of Senate Bill 2038. I'm going to go ahead and read the applicable portions of this. A petition requesting release under this subchapter must be signed by a majority in value of the holders of title of land in the area described by the petition, as indicated by the tax rolls of the applicable central appraisal district. A signature collected under this section must be in writing and include a map to be released and describe the boundaries of the land to be released by meets and bounds or lot and block number if they're a recorded map or plat, which has been satisfied with the abstract number. If a resident or landowner obtains the number of signatures on the petition required under section 42.104 to release the area from the municipality's ETJ, the municipality shall immediately release the area from the municipality's ETJ. If a municipality fails to take action to release the area under subsection C by the later of the 45th day after the date of the municipality receives the petition, or the next meeting of the municipality's governing body that occurs after the 30th day after the date the municipality receives the petition, the area is released by operation of law. Basically, it needs to go in the next meeting once it's had a review time. That's this. The properties being requested to be removed from the city's ETJ and the applicant's petition are included for your review. So, and I'm going to show that here. So here are the properties. They're down 287, just north of the airport. They are not currently zoned, but they have future zoning of employment, industrial, and approachway mixed use. Employment industrial is defined by a facility or facilities for the purposes of distribution, warehouses, manufacture, research, assembly, repair, and/or fabrication. Industrial uses include related uses and/or structures such as offices, security, environmental protection, storage, etc. Approachway mixed use is defined by a mixed use designation that describes the diversity of uses found along major arterials leading into the city of Corsicana. In many cases, original single-family lots have been redeveloped for various forms of commercial use. Mixed commercial use found in this district include diverse service uses, e.g. vehicular, service center, insurance offices, etc. Retail, light industrial, manufacturing, warehouse, hotel, motel, outdoor, storage, and office. In addition, some vestige of the original single-family use remains, as well as the occasional injection of new multifamily development. Future development in the approachway district should be limited to commercial uses exclusively. The approachways, such as Highway 31, are already zoned for the most part, and this land use designation is intended to establish a guideline overlay that will address the issues of adjacency inherent in the land use mix characteristic of these corridors. Development in the approachways, including Interstate 45, should recognize the visual prominence of these corridor locations and to contribute to the image of the city as seen from the approach. Notification letters are not sent to the surrounding property owners. So This is the application with the signature. He is the single owner. And here are the maps they sent us of the two properties. That's from our appraisal district CAD. Do you guys have any questions?
Well, have you read Senate Bill, whatever that is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that what you were reading from?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Here, would you like a copy?
no thanks,
Okay. It's really fun reading.
I'm sure.
Did we get any legal advice prior to this?
Yeah.
Did-
Can you get a letter from the, would it be Attorney General's office that, yes, that's what they're telling us to do?
We spoke to our city attorney, yes.
Okay, okay.
And John, you can back me up on this? Yes. Okay.
Some pretty weak backups there,
I'll take a yes any day.
So you answered the question, can you? And he said, yes, I can, but as far as I'm gonna go.
Really, if they follow what they're supposed to do, there's not much we can do.
Yes, sir.
And they did all that.
Yes, sir. Maps
letter,
and the signatures.
everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wait, did he get away with this because he's the only, because he got away with this with one signature?
Yes, sir.
So when would it,
If there were, say it was my understanding is if it was a company and the majority owners had to all be in agreement that they all wanted to be,
so essentially just the owner has to
yes,
petition for it?
yes.
When did this Senate bill pass? Is this last session?
It went through and it's applicable in September 2023. So beyond that is when it was rolled out.
Okay, so so it passed in 21, the session in 21? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, because
But it did go and it's applicable now.
I was in the legislature at this time. I should probably know this.
Not have much power anymore, does it? Zero power.
They don't want us to have any power in the county.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve. Any more discussion? If not, hearing none, I call for a vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. No other business. I declare us adjourned.
Easter.
You're setting records down there, man.
15 years ago, Connie and I were
This conference is no longer being recorded.
So he just gets out of the city limits because he wants to. Is
in the house,
that what happened?
in his office.
Can I do that in my house? In my